Yo, good day. Today on Alienated, I got a special guest, Maverick Approach.
What's up, you guys? This is Maverick Approach, and you've been alienated.
I got Good Luck Tommy going crazy. I got Sen City. He's mad about my shirt. Listen, I didn't even go off the notes today. We was popping today. Welcome to Alienated.
If you seen what I seen what I seen, believe what I saw. They told me don't look up. If you seen what I seen what I seen, believe what I saw. They told me don't look up.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you may be. Welcome back to Alienated. I'm your host, Larry Smith. We're coming to you live from Sen City Podcast in beautiful, fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Listen, we got a very special show for you guys. We actually have a guest in the show. We got two of them. You ain't gonna be able to see one, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna see one, you know what I'm saying? We got one. But we got. Let me first start off by saying hello to my New York City partner, my ace. You know what I'm saying? Man, me and you big man, I want to tell you something. You got to see the shirt. Sen City, New York City, Harlem. Look what BB did. Look what he sent me, bro. He did. You kind of.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Why would,
I don't like it.
I said, why would BB send me this shirt? If y'all can't see, let me show y'all. He's got the Pacers beating the Knicks, and he knows that Sen City's a New York City fan. Like, what the heck? I'm not going to cuss it. I'm going to say, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm going to just be quiet. I'm going to just be quiet because I can't cuss.
BB.
So for the first 5 minutes, I'm quiet.
BB did us dirty with the merch, man. It's a fire shirt, though. I ain't going to lie. If you're a Pacer fan, you good. But you're a New York fan. I couldn't understand why he did that. But I had to rock it, though, because it is a clean shirt. And guess what? It fits. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I also got my homeboy, my alien partner from Area 51, Rachel, New York, Nevada, whatever he may be. He cool today. Good luck, Tommy. What's good, Playboy?
Come on, let's go.
So, Tommy.
You take it too long.
Listen, I'm taking too long. All right, we said, and listen, I just want to say, Tommy, they gave you, Joy, what's the name they gave him? Man, I was going through the comments, man. They calling you Samuel L. Tommy. They said you the mother. We ain't gonna cuss. The mother, boy, we getting some shirts. BB, we need some shirts for that, for sure. Like, bro, you went berserk last week. You calm today. You the space dust is cool. You good today.
Who the hell they talking about?
You. They saying you. They calling you. You know they call Samuel Jackson because he be cussing and doing everything. They call you Sam. They call you Good Luck. What is it, Troy?
I don't cuss that much.
Samuel L. Tommy. That's your new nickname. But listen, I brought somebody in today that's got a little bit of knowledge too. See, I like when I bring these brothers in that can kind of compete with you. That like know what
I don't
it is.
want to. I ain't compete with nobody.
No. You're going to have to compete with this brother. This brother's super dope. He's got his own podcast, him and his brother. Be name is Maverick Bailey. What's up, Maverick? I just wanted, man, I reached out to you. Man, you show love. And I love that because as black men, a lot of times, I be in my feelings, bro. I be like, yo, man, I reached out. That brother don't want to, you know what I'm saying? The big homie CC, he show love, like,
yeah.
And then, but you have some of them that just don't be like, nah, I'm not messing with those.
Yeah, they try to front on you.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Let everybody know your podcast, your space, everything, and where they can find you. I'm pretty sure some of our followers probably follow you already, bro, because like you be bringing some heat. Like you really get
Appreciate
busy.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Let us know a little bit.
Maverick Approach, of course. That's the handle on IG and YouTube. You can find me on there, Maverick Approach Podcast. And I'm the coincidence specialist. That's what everybody calls me.
Okay.
So, because I don't like the term conspiracy theorist, because what I say is the difference between a conspiracy and the truth is 6 to 12 months.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's deep.
Because think about it. All the stuff that we thought it was a conspiracy is now somewhat, oh, yeah, well, damn, that's true. That's true. They're spraying the skies. They're doing this, doing that.
Right.
It's not so much of a conspiracy anymore.
Right.
So I just like to call myself the coincidence specialist, connect the dots.
That's super dope, actually. So let me tell you about my relationship with Tommy, just so you know. So there's a lot of things that Tommy used to tell me back in the day, exactly what you said. It would be like he would tell me things, and everybody in our crew would laugh, oh, he crazy. And then 6 months later, a year later, whatever it may be, it's like, yo, he told us that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
6 years.
6 years. It may be that.
That
yeah.
too. It can be up to 6
10
years.
years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would tell me things, and I would be like, he told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, nah, it's something to that, you know. So I wanted to bring you on, and so we're gonna start off with some of the stuff that we do in the very beginning. And Sen loves to do videos. He's the video guy. You know what I'm saying? And he comes up with some pretty dope videos. What he did was he started asking our subscribers, our people that follow us, to submit videos that they have of their own. And the first week we had 1, and guess what? You guys looked out. We got 4 this week. So people are starting to come. You know, they may be anonymous. They may want us to say something to them, but they sent 4 this week. So Joy, if you want to queue up the very first one, man, let's go ahead and queue that up.
We're going to pick the best.
And
get a
you
t-shirt.
can tell us what it is, because we all have theories of what we think it is, or what, you know what I'm saying.
All
so
right.
Go ahead, Joy. Thank you. Let's go ahead and shoot that up. And this ain't from the internet. This is from like one of our like subscribers. This is something that they filmed.
Can you start cursing now?
Huh?
It's been 5 minutes, so
Yeah, what
You
the
can
fuck
start-
is that?
laying it in a little bit.
Hey, not on
What's
these
his name,
days.
Joy?
You can only
Joshua?
do it that one day. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that thing though, that looked like it looked like a comet, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff in our skies we've been seeing lately, like how we saying, you know, what we were just saying with the 3-eye atlas, and people are speculating what that is. I think we're gonna get revealed soon.
Okay. So that was from
How
Josh.
soon?
Well, if you remember last year, Congress was starting to disclose a lot of things. They were literally saying, hey, things are coming from the sea, because that's the thing. They know more about space, if you believe in it, than the actual sea, right? We don't know anything about the sea because most of the earth is what? Water. So they're saying things are coming up from the sea. You know, we're going to get disclosure. You know, Congress is starting to drip feed us information about, you know, different life forms and whatnot. So all of a sudden...
You believe that? You believe that they leaking out information? Because it seemed like that Tic Tac video, that was in 2018. So how long is it going to take for them to admit it?
Well, I think to get society prepared, you have to drip feed them information, because what have we been seeing the past couple of years? What happened a couple of years ago in Miami? You guys remember that alien thing?
Panic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after you kind of desensitize people after a while, some shit happens. Oh, okay. And now it's like, okay, now I got to go to work and pay taxes. So
wait, you talking about the alien thing in the mall?
Yeah,
Miami?
Bayside.
Yeah.
Remember Bayside in
The shit
Miami?
You talking about the mall incident?
Yeah, so here's the story that they were saying. They were saying it was some kids with some fireworks. Why do you need every cop in the entire city to come out just for some kids with some fireworks? Where's the footage? I've been to Bayside. There's cameras everywhere, right? Where's the footage of the kids playing with the fireworks? And why do we have one shot of some grainy ass footage way from some condo just showing, oh yeah, you know, that's what's going on. Just one piece of footage? That's all we got?
Do we have that? Can somebody pull that up? Because I'm not really knowledgeable on that incident, because I thought it was a lie. It was aliens in a parking lot or something.
Well,
I was like,
that's what they were
all right,
saying. There was eyewitnesses saying that there was 10-foot tall beings that were gray phasing in and out of existence.
Right.
Okay, and Representative Luna just said what? She said on many podcasts now, there's a lot of reveal. She said that these beings that they have information on are interdimensional. Okay, so if something is phasing in and out of existence, what does that sound like? That sounds like it's interdimensional.
Yep, we got 12
Did
dimensions.
you believe it?
Hold on. What'd you say, Tommy?
We got 12 different dimensions that they've talked about at this point. It might be more than that, but like he's saying, it's like you got interdimensional beings, and if y'all looked at the Tompkins stuff, he talking about the blue people.
Right.
That goes back and forth between the dimensions, and they supposed to be some helpful people that he really likes.
So this is what throws me off about AI Atlas is that they show it like it's just cruising through like down Malibu, right? Like these are interdimensional people. So why like even in the movies, they show the warp speed, like Star Wars. They go through the time warp. So they don't just cruise through the galaxy and you see them. They go through the wormhole and they all out on the other side, right? So it's like...
Right. I mean, it could be, and I think, two things can be true, right? So I think there's many different beings. And if you look at a lot of research, a lot of declassified documents, they're saying there's Nordics, there's the Greys, there's all these...
Tommy likes the reptilians.
The reptilians.
That's his people.
Why do I like them?
I don't know. You just talk about them like they...
He loved them.
Yeah. And then
so hold on. So you think reptilians are good or bad?
I think they're
They
both.
the worst thing that you've ever came across.
Okay. So
Not
now,
only they the worst, they the ones who's running the entire planet. They not running the solar system, but they running the planet because they're preventing other beings that's really friendly to us from coming here. And these son of a guns, what they're doing is they allow certain ones to come through, but they're jamming their technology to get the ship to crash so they can steal the technology and back engineer it.
So what does that sound like? I always go to the movies, right?
Sin don't like the movies either.
You don't like
Sin is like the mad rapper. He don't like nothing.
You don't like movies?
like when I tell him
No,
about...
because they tell me Star Wars and
cartoons.
and all that. Like,
But
I
he's
like,
not-
I like watching documentaries, Bob Lazar, and I like Dr. Greer. I like really seeing shit. I don't want to go off of Star Wars because I don't think there's no Chewbacca and R2D2. Like I just don't believe that.
See, that's what we've. I try to explain to him, like, they put these things in front of us, right? And if they want disclosure, like, if you saw if some aliens came out and they look like Chewbacca now, you would be like, oh, that's Chewbacca.
Right. But here's the thing. If you don't like the movies and the information that it provides, why does the DOD have an entertainment media fund that works with Hollywood?
Okay. Say that again.
So
Department of
Who the hell is the
Defense.
DOD?
Department of Defense has entertainment media fund. Look this up.
See, you got to listen. I'm sorry. Sin, you have to speak to Sin in a way like he's like in elementary school, because some of this stuff he doesn't know. He's stuck in his own lane, and he doesn't give a hoot. I ain't gonna say a F. He doesn't give a hoot, right?
He said a hoot.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna cuss today. We're gonna be nice today. What I'm saying is this.
The hell we ain't.
So DOD like
Maybe he'll start listening to me after this guy because this guy's going to clarify a whole bunch of stuff.
So the DOD is Department of Defense.
Now Department of War, because it used to be Department of War back in the day.
Yeah.
They changed it to Department of Defense. Now they changed it back into Department of War. So they have an entertainment media fund that works with Hollywood, script writers, producers, you name it. So they put in information to take in or put out in movies, and this is why they have, I mean, if you look at Star Wars, if you look at every major film that has a blockbuster kind of, even like some small films like They Live and all those types of movies, they put these things in the movies so we can receive them, and then later on, if it happens, we're not freaking out. We're desensitized already.
So I was giving him an example of He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I talk about cartoons. I think
They put it in cartoons too.
Yeah, 100%. They do it in so many things that subconsciously you don't even realize that it's there. And that's what I was trying to say to him, is that the television, right, is exactly what it is. They're programming us to what they want us to do. But he doesn't believe that Hanna-Barbera and all these people, if you look at Hanna-Barbera had the Jetsons, the Flintstones, they had...
You know the Jetsons and the Flintstones happened at the same time, right?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand that. So, see, that's what I'm saying. These are all deep things that, like, I want to delve into. But hold on, let me get back to something, because George just told me in the ear, we got the Miami Mall up on there. Let's cue that so we can let everybody see what they're talking about. You're talking about the Miami Mall.
January 1st, 2024, Bayside Marketplace in downtown Miami became the center of controversy after multiple videos showed a large number of patrol cars parked outside the mall in response to unruly teenagers fighting and setting off fireworks inside. This chaos caused panic among patrons, who mistook the commotion for a mass shooting. Footage of people rushing out of the mall quickly spread online, alongside testimonies from individuals claiming that it wasn't teenagers who triggered the panic, but rather 8 to 10 foot tall aliens, beings that appeared blurred and glitchy, almost as if they were only partially manifesting in our reality. Allegedly, a portal opened inside the mall, allowing these entities to emerge, sending people fleeing in terror. The video supposedly showing the figures at the mall.
Stop it there. So listen, Sen, the other thing that I heard, and I don't know how true this, I'm gonna look this up too. Joey, maybe you can look this up. But I also heard that like the coordinates for the mall is like the opposite of the South Pole or North Pole, one of those?
In Antarctica.
Antarctica. So like when you think about that, that's what I'm saying. Like listen, when you go back and watch the X-Files, in the thing when he had to go get the potion, they had it in Antarctica. So, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Sen. They put these things in front of us, and I know it's entertainment, but you act like it doesn't happen. It's like you rapping about some. I'm a cuss now. We passed the 5 minutes. It's like you rapping about some shit in the hood, and then well, he just said that in the song. It don't really happen. You talking about it because it really happened. So there's no difference to me. I don't understand why you don't get that correlation with cartoons and whatnot.
Okay, the Miami thing. The Miami thing. Hold on, Tommy, I'm going to let you go. But the Miami thing, the reason why nobody has a story, nobody saw anything. Okay, we know the police locked down. I actually think now that it's bringing back memories, I thought they was letting off fireworks. Listen, you shooting in a mall, that's like Vegas shit. The niggas shooting from the police is going to come out. Now, nobody in that mall saw anything and came forward to anything. You can't tell everybody to shut up. You law enforcement, yeah, you tell them to shut up. We're going to take your picture and get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, don't play yourself. You will get fired. Yeah, I'm going to shut up. I want my money. But all the people in the mall, nobody saw nothing. It's kind of crazy. What
if, Sen, what if they really had the Men in Black thing when they...
See, now we playing again.
Now, I'm not playing.
They have the Men in Black too. That's been documented too.
But listen, that's what I'm saying to you, Sen. What if it ain't just fucking playing? What if that shit is real? What if they got something, a device that'll be like, yo, you don't even realize they're doing it to you. You wouldn't fucking know.
And here's the thing about the technology part.
Oh, go ahead.
Here's the thing about the technology part. And here's how I give context to things. So all the devices that we're using right now are all DARPA technology. You know what DARPA is?
No.
So DARPA is a part of the shadow government, which is they have no governance. They're above the president, above Congress. Think of it like S.H.I.E.L.D. in Marvel. Okay, so DARPA is the arm of the government that is the shield and the sword. They create defense systems, offensive systems. This phone and technology, all the technology we're using right now is all DARPA. Right now, this is all government tech. Okay, so they're at least 50 years ahead when it comes to technology. You don't think they have something that can just disable all the footage at once? The stuff we're using now is at least 25, 30 years old. The first self-driving car.
We got that from the aliens. All the technology now, we got that from them.
Yeah, for sure. The first self-driving car that DARPA created was in 1984. Look this up. All this stuff that we have now is so amazing, and FaceTime, they've been had this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Total Recall. They was FaceTime and Total Recall. Yeah, see that now.
There you go. See, we got you. We got you. We got him on a movie. There we go.
We finally got you on the movie, bro. That's all I'm trying to say to you, seeing as they put it in front of us. And John,
I didn't say I didn't like the movies.
You said I don't want to hear about the cartoons. I don't want to get on leave cartoons alone.
Listen, Independence Day is one of my favorite movies, but I don't think that. Like the guy said in the movie, they're not gonna fly all this way just to be hostile with us. And when they could have been did this a million years ago when they built the pyramids and all that shit, they could have been hostile with us.
Who built the pyramids?
So I don't think the aliens. UFOs definitely built. Aliens definitely.
So
built
they
the
came all the way over here, built some pyramids, and put black people face on it everywhere, and just got the hell out of here.
Yeah, they wrote some shit in there too. They wrote some shit in there.
You're discrediting black people because you don't think that we've been here. I mean, at the same time, we had talked about this. A 2 million year old Lucy, just out of plain sight. This is their stuff because you don't have black people doing anything with their black history whatsoever as far as anthropology is concerned, because you got some white people talking about a 2 million year old Lucy. We don't even know how old this particular person was and what the hell she doing here by herself on the planet. Come on, man.
So Lucy,
we've been here millions of years.
Is Lucy like the movie Lucy, the white girl who they made?
I didn't watch the movie, but
that was a good one.
So hold on, because Lucy was, I mean, Lucy was a great movie. But what you're saying is Lucy was. They're saying they've always said that the first person here was a black woman, right? That's what the Lucy.
Well, that's who they're talking about, but that's their information.
That's their.
But
it's not the truth you're saying.
They're constantly digging up stuff, and like he said, when you get some real stuff that can, talk about some real issues, MIB will confiscate it.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So you just asked Sen a question about who is it? Who built the pyramids? Tell us who built it.
It had to be those black people that was over there.
So the black people is the black people the Anunnaki?
No. Listen, man. These people this stuff is probably hundreds of thousands or probably 1 million years old. All of our knowledge and how we used to do and how we used to do things is all got destroyed. So basically, we're trying to pick up the pieces of our history from all these years way back when, but who's financing this? We ain't got the resources to do that.
So let me ask you a question.
We got to go off of other people who's going to be biased about their opinions on everything.
So this is why we started the show, because we always want to know, where are the black people? So what happened to those black people? Like, are you saying that the black people are a different group of aliens that came here way before and built these pyramids?
No, we're not calling them aliens. I said this before. Black people wasn't originally created on this planet, nor was all the other human beings on this planet.
How do we
and
get
a lot
here?
of the animals, too.
How do we get here then?
We got here by ourselves.
Okay.
Yes, obviously we had the technology, just like you said. There's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Come on, man. We've actually cruised the galaxy. We've cruised the universe. Matter of fact, from the information that I've studied, we wanted to get out of the chaos of what goes on. The same thing, the same situations that you see on the Star Wars movies. These are the things that go on. You're going to deal with different beings, whether they're nefarious or not, all over the universe in the center of the galaxy. But when you don't want to deal with the bullshit, you go move to the suburbs.
So we the suburbs.
We in the suburbs. That's why the reptilians are getting away with enslaving us and doing the shit that they're doing, because we in the suburbs and nobody give a fuck about going to the suburbs.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. So we gonna fly 1 billion years to what we beefing with. We don't want to be in space or whatever the fuck you just said. To come all the way over here, over here and be slaves.
What?
Nah,
we wasn't.
Wait, hold on.
There you go. Go ahead. Answer that.
Hold on.
Answer that.
Hold on. So the thing is, though, with history, right? For one, that's why it's called history. It's his story. Whoever wins tells a story.
Yes.
Okay? That's one. I hate that narrative of our history was slaves, and that's recent history. Okay? Right. That is not our history.
Right.
This is why I want to get rid of Black history. When I say that, they're like, oh my God, get rid of Black history. Ask any other race of people if they want their history relegated to one specific, the shortest month of the year.
Right.
They would say no.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's one thing. So
and all they talk about is slavery. Go ahead.
But the thing is, it goes way before that. And I actually did a video on it to where I was saying that we've been here much longer.
Right.
Right? So they're telling us, oh, yeah, because eventually, if you go back, how far do you have to be African, right?
Right.
Because the term African American, I'm not African. I don't know anything about Africa.
Right.
I've been there twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that's the delineation that they're talking about, right? So if you
I got some big booties in Africa. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's crazy over there. I've been to South Africa and all that.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But
he knows Credo.
But they're starting to drip feed us information because the pyramids of Giza, what did they just find not too long ago?
They found something underneath it that was like energy propulsion or something to that effect.
They're 1.5 mile long structures under the pyramids of Giza with coils wrapped around them. That changes everything we know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And transformers have coils.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I even said these things are hydroelectric.
Hold on, say that
I
again.
need you to answer.
Hold on, Sen. You said what?
Turn Sen's volume up.
No.
Well, I think that these things are hydroelectric because they're near bodies of water. So you have the Nile River. Right. But here's the thing, America. You don't think that America was Africa at one point?
I keep hearing that. Now I'm gonna let you go back. Because that's a good question. But Sen, go and say what you're gonna say, and I'm gonna come back to that. Go. So what we finna say, Sen?
I want him to really answer the question. All right, listen, explain it to me once again. I know you just did it, but hold on. So we was here millions of years ago. We built all this shit. I actually think that the aliens helped with the humans, whoever was there, built pyramids. Not just they did it by themselves. That's why you see the drawings and shit and the hieroglyphics. But what I'm saying is, so we was here all this time. We was chilling, and then somebody else came and then made us slaves. I know you said that's recent, but if we was here for so long, how we give somebody seniority to torture us? Slavery.
So you're
talking.
So you're talking about in the context of what human beings being a slave race, or are you talking about specifically black people?
Black people.
Well, I think a couple things happen. I think that, like you said, humans got help from some beings, right? Because if you look at the ancient Sumerian texts from Mesopotamia, all of these tablets are in museums right now where they talk about the Anunnaki, right? So there's definitely some historical data there, and I always reference that. But I think that there's different races of people because I think this whole planet is a one big project.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Black people, white people, Asian, all these gene splicing and all that stuff. That's what Jeffrey Epstein was into. He was into eugenics.
See, you don't want to talk about Jeffrey Epstein. It's a whole correlation, Sim.
So, I mean,
let me give you my take, Sim. Sim,
Yeah.
we didn't just see.
Hold on, what's his name? What's his name?
Sin. Okay. Let me give you my take from the information that I've learned so far, because I'm still learning. But I told you about the fact that we decided to settle here, okay? And I'm not telling you that we use spacecraft, because we probably did back then. But at the same time, we had stargates. Stargates are not new. One of the universal language is hieroglyphics. So it's like, come on, man, we didn't know hieroglyphics before then. Now, if you studied anything about Charles Hall and the tall whites that you like, inside their spacecraft, Charles talked about it, that all the directions on how to use the equipment inside the control centers inside the spacecraft is all in hieroglyphics.
And what movie talks about this very thing? Stargate.
I do.
You do?
I believe in it, yeah.
There's been some weird shit, man.
Have you seen a UFO?
No.
Northern Lights? Don't we have no weird shit?
We got Northern Lights, that's about it.
Explain Area 51. I want what they tell us about it. You know?
In the center mountain, they won't tell us shit.
When I had a phone, you pick it up, you dial in 7 digits, hello. Yeah,
No, you're talking about rotary phones.
I'm talking about all the pay phones.
Oh, the payphone.
Put a nickel in the pay phone, call.
A nickel?
They tell you lost your nickel, they send it back to you.
He was a hustler back then.
I was born in 59, April the 3rd of 1959.
You was a hustler back then.
I did my time in the military and I came home.
Okay, then
And I
so in
smoked
the
more weed than
military,
you.
Hey, yo, pause, man. Pause this whole segment.
We love getting out here and talking shit.
Yeah, good luck, man. Nice to meet you, man. What's your name?
Jerry.
Jerry? All right, Sen, man. That's Larry.
That nigga said they stick together. His nephew left him so motherfucking fast. So Sen, hold on. I'm finna pull up something Jory got. I love Jory now. I love these videos because Jory be on point. Come on, Jory, put this video up real quick and break this down.
Humans are a bunch of mutant slaves on a prison planet. According to the oldest document in existence, the Sumerian tablets, 7 beings called the Anunnaki came from heaven to earth and genetically modified humans in an outdoor laboratory called Eden, where they created the first man named Adamu to mine gold as a slave race so they didn't have to work. And if that sounds crazy to you, that's exactly how the 1% operates the global economy to this day.
There you go.
That's their way of describing history.
Let me eat my marshmallow treat because I've been telling you these things, but
That's just like he said, that's the recent history that they've accepted. But like I say, I didn't accept it because they talking all this mess, but it's got to be somebody was here. If that's what happened, they evolved human beings really fast, but nobody could figure out the pyramids, and they're still digging up technology. They're still digging up technology all over the planet. Those same pyramids, you got older pyramids right here in South America.
Okay, no, hold on. Let me stop. No.
Why do we always want to be? Our race is always trying to be first. I've been to Africa. I've been to Japan twice.
Oh,
when you go to Japan,
listen.
When you go to Japan, they got their own history out there. But
and at the same time that the Europeans was conquering Kemet, that's what I be wondering. Like, what was they doing? What was them Asians over there doing? Because it seemed like a lot of the stuff is black and white, black and white. I said, what about the yellow man? I said, what was they doing at the time? I'm gonna tell you something.
Everybody just want to be first.
So hold on.
Even if you look at certain ancient, statues and whatnot, even in China, in Japan, they look like who?
Negroid. And here's
hold on. I got because I got back to the question, so I don't forget this. So you just mentioned something about Africa being in America.
Yeah.
So because listen, there's the Memphis pyramid. I see there's a lot of pyramids in Memphis. There's a lot of things that go on, and then the biggest thing that I keep telling Sen, we got to go to is because I want to take a trip. When Sen comes out here, I want to go to the Hopi Indians near the reservations in Yavapai County, and I want to go to the Grand Canyon. I want to go to the part that we're not supposed to go into. I want to go up to that line that they say you can't cross here and see what's going on because they say that there's a lot of ancient Egyptian pyramids, artifacts, whatnot. So tell me what you mean by America being in Africa.
Well, here's the thing. The Grand Canyon, most of that is owned by who?
NASA.
The government,
yeah,
right?
People don't know that.
So why is there certain things that even they did Apollo missions, like they did practice runs down there.
Okay.
Right? So that's one. So there's theories, I'm not going to say, that's a fact, but they're saying that the reason that government owns most of that is because there's portals, there's a correlation between America and Africa, Egypt. There's, ancient statues down there that, look just like, the Sphinx and all that other stuff, right?
Right.
So even if you look at East St. Louis, okay, they have something called monk mounds, AKA pyramids. Now, this is by the Chokia Society. Okay. Now, what is that by? The Mississippi River. What other long river is in Africa?
The Nile.
The Nile.
That flows from south to north.
There you go. So
everything we've been ever told is a big lie.
It's a lie, right? Even if you look into recent history, this is how they played us. Yeah. Even look into recent history. Obama, who's the worst president we've ever had.
Swear to God.
The worst. I'm glad you said that. Good.
He signed something during his term to where it's legal to lie to the public, and through propaganda and media, they can tell us whatever, and it's not illegal. Why do you think he has his own production company right now called Higher Ground Productions? You know that movie, Leave the World Behind?
Yeah, and that's when the Teslas all started crashing.
That's his movie.
Right.
And everything in the movie happened the next year. Coincidence.
Right.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him.
I'm just saying, he dropped 26,000 bombs during his term. He did all this nefarious shit.
He deported more people than Trump.
Thank you. So what happened to that? Like, they had due process. It was like, you were there? Were they doing due process? Come on.
Yeah.
He killed, who did he kill? It wasn't Gaddafi, was it?
Osama.
No.
Osama,
who's
a CIA agent, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he was linked with Bush.
Right.
And then Bush being Obama's cousin, nobody knows that.
Yeah.
They're all related.
They all in the same cabal, man.
Did you know this?
No, I just sent Jory a video today how Gaddafi is saying, the interview that was taken off, Gaddafi is saying the real reason behind 9/11, and Putin said he has now the facts and he's coming out of what really happened in 9/11.
See, here's your man Jory. Again, let's cue that up and talk about that real quick because I think that's important. I love Gaddafi too.
Vladimir Putin is talking about releasing what actually happened on 9/11? But I thought we already knew what happened. I guess not. Vladimir Putin is talking about releasing information about 9/11, and I guess it's far worse than even the conspiracies we've heard about it. Oh, goody. Could it be worse, though? I guess so.
But he's not just gonna stop there. Vladimir also wants to release information about our food chain supply. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, our food could be a lot worse than we'd ever thought. They're selling us shit. Oh, goody. Is our food real? Is it not real?
So Putin knows a lot. And let me tell you why. Because even that food shit, he says we're eating people.
There's a company out there, I don't want to say, but it's that company that everybody likes. A lot of people like it.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, and he was saying, like, yo, when they killed the babies or whatnot, the rest of that is food. Like, is humans.
And going back to the movies, here we go. Going back to the movies, Soylent Green. Have you seen that?
Who?
Soylent Green. It's a movie from the 70s, right? It's a dystopian future. There's not enough food to go around, right? Then they come up with something called Soylent Green, these little patches, right? That everybody starts eating. Comes to find out, they're serving people human beings in the movie.
What's the movie called again?
Soylent Green.
That's the Book of Eli.
It gets crazy, but that's what Putin says. Putin says, hey, if y'all knew what was really in y'all's food, y'all be going crazy right now.
So
that's why everybody is going crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Meet you at the top when it come back. Some real niggas, but this shit is missing. The bag got blue last night, nigga, listen. Whoa. Baking soda hit the yayo, lock it when I whip it. She told me to lose a number, she just wanna lick it. Police pull us out of foreigns, damn this nigga tripping. Got what's her name in the Uber, not to be specific. Rolly, love my niggas winning. Shoulder straps and gym bags with blue paper in them. Fuck these corny niggas up and they wanna go viral. Calling niggas bro, they don't know for a foul. Whoa, see this bullshit on the rag way too often. Block it out with sour kush, now a nigga coughing. You know it's the 7, you see them spaceships through ocean water in the bezel, now the face crib. Whoa, seeing a nigga like me is a UFO. Neck full of water, nigga cold. She be on it slow. With so much passion, we really shoot them hammers, man. We just don't flash them. Fish scale and robberies, you run that. Meet you at the top when they come back. Some real niggas, but this shit is missing.
Yo, big shout out to our sponsor, Pink Horsepower, now teaming up with Sexy Red and Cameron for the new Red and Purple Horsepower Gummies. These are the ultimate intimacy gummies made for him and her. The red is for her, and the purple is for him. So if you're looking to spice things up, hit up buypinkhorsepower.com and use the code alienated10 for 10% off your order. That's buypinkhorsepower.com, promo code alienated10, and grab yours and see what the hype's all about. Real quick, we got to show some love to our sponsor, Sang Injury Law. If you've been in a car accident, dealing with medical bills, or just don't know where to start with insurance, hit up Sang Injury Law. They handle everything: car, motorcycle, truck, pedestrian, even rideshare accidents. And they actually fight to get you what you deserve, not just what the insurance company wants to give you. They're in 11 states. They've been getting real results for real people. So if you've been in an accident and need help, go to sanginjurylaw.com or call the number on the screen and make sure you tell them Alienated sent me. That's sanginjurylaw.com. Go check them out. So the other thing that I like about Putin is a lot of people, and I know this still see it's un-American or not, but Putin also released a lot of the church and religion stuff recently. He was showing the pictures in the church of the God, and he looked like us. He was dark.
Sound like Putin is on the Nordic side.
Well, exactly. I was thinking about that.
Because the reptilians, they're the ones who want to maintain slavery and keep the secrets and everything and keep the lies going.
So do you remember like two years ago when old girl Brittany Reiner got released and they swapped them out for the killer? Well, I saw an interview that he did, and he was saying that when he was locked up with the people in the lockup, he was saying he was always taught to hate America and this and that. Then by him being in there with the people, he realized excuse me, their struggles were the same as they were in Russia. He was like, these people are just trying to make it like everybody else. So he was talking about the propaganda that goes on between the countries and whatnot. But I thought that was interesting that he was like, yo, these people over here are just trying to make it like, you know what I'm saying? And they keep us so distracted with everything that's going on. But I think Putin is the truth. He also, at the time he did the Madonna release of the sculptures of the black people in religion, he also said that America lied about going to the moon. That was one of the
for
things.
sure.
Yeah, that was one thing. He was like, you guys lied flat out. And we got the proof for that too. Like,
y'all crashed my whole childhood with that. I thought we went to the moon. I thought Neil Armstrong was up there, and then like, why can't we get there? Like, we got the technology to get there. Now you want to tell me to watch some damn movies? I watch Armageddon. I love Armageddon. I love the moon movies type shit. Like, I don't know. So wait, Armageddon stuff like that is a lie? I gotta learn.
I think the moon is a base, to be honest. I don't think the moon
That's
is
what I
the
think
moon.
it is too.
It is a base. That's what keeps all the other beings from getting here. The ones that you really want to see, the ones you really want to see, we used to do business. This is like the Las Vegas of the galaxy way out. We used to do business with several different beings in the whole galaxy, man, but they shut it down, bro. They making everybody believe that this is it. Like, and why did you get rid of all the information? I mean, you running things. Why did you burn up all the scrolls? You sent Alexander and everybody from Rome and the Persians and everything else through history. You destroyed it all and kept the stuff that you wanted to keep. And then even with not only do they get technology from jamming up ships and getting the stuff there, they also got technology that they've had here for millions of years. And who did they get it from? If they wasn't here, they still got a 6,000-year-old thing that they got with this biblical stuff and all this religious stuff. But we already know that the rest of the races that got here, they were brought here like 12,000 years ago, according to what I've learned that I accepted as
So
true.
let me ask you this question. Maverick. If they do disclosure, does that kill religion? Does it destroy religion?
I think it will change everything we come to know as far as what people believe with religion. Yes.
Because in New York City, I mean, the way Sen them tell me the stories, I feel like if you step on a motherfucker's shoe, he'll shoot you, right? And the only reason why they don't do it is because thou shalt not kill. Like the 10 commandments of the Bible, those things, right? So what I'm saying, Sen, is if you think New York City is the Wild Wild West or Vegas is the Wild Wild West and these places, if you don't have religion, I think religion stops people from doing a lot of things. The subconscious of that. You know what I'm saying?
I think, but here's the thing, though. It's a double-edged sword with religion because, for one, if you think about it, what did the devil say? The best way to keep everybody under control is to convince everybody he doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Where would he hide? In the church.
Who?
Big time.
Oh.
Church is
So
the biggest on the
So
planet.
hold on a second. So you're kind of agreeing with? Are you telling me that you believe that God is the devil? Cause Tommy says this all the time.
I don't like that.
Well, the thing is this. When it comes to religion, people get, antsy about it. They get up in arms and they don't want to talk about it.
I want them to.
But even in the Bible, we're talking about aliens. It's even in the Bible. I have children not of this flock. It's in the Bible.
They talk about a lot of that stuff.
Hold on. What do you mean they have children? I have children not of this flock.
I have children not of this flock. What does that sound like?
What does that sound like to you, Sam?
That sounds like aliens to me.
It sounds like I just actually did research on that because I want to tease Freaky Ezekiel about it. The book of Ezekiel, which he got his name from, his name is Ezekiel. He was the first one to talk about aliens.
Yeah.
So it's in the Bible.
And even the Bible itself, right? The New King James Version. Like, you got to really look at who wrote it. Okay? All right. So King James, him and his clergymen, guess who was in that group? Shakespeare. Okay. Thee, though, thou. If you go to Psalms 46, go 46 words down, it's shake. 46 words up, sphere. He encoded his name in Psalms 46.
Yeah.
So
most people that's religion don't read the books. They don't read any of the books.
So you're saying that in your that's not a coincidence.
They can look it up. He just said it.
You can look it up. Psalms 46.
Psalms 46. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that later. I think that's
I just pose the questions, right? So I don't pretend to know everything, but right. I just ask the right questions. It's kind of like almost like using AI. You're not gonna get the right answers unless you're asking the right questions, right? So for a long time, we've been told what to do with school, which is indoctrination camp, right?
Right.
So you got to think about, okay, if I'm asking the right questions, now it starts to challenge things. So that's what's happening right now. It's a big reveal. So, I mean, that's why with school, that's why I dropped out of college. All that shit is bullshit.
Right.
Right.
It's a
prison is
training
like
facility.
Prison is just like school, vice versa. You have a principal. Who's that sound like? The warden.
Right.
The warden.
Who's the teachers? The COs.
The COs.
Right.
I got to raise my hand to go do this and that and go to lunch. That's hitting the yard.
Right.
So you guys do know that the food in school is the same company that feeds the prison system, right?
I didn't know that back then. I know it now.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been in both, so I know.
He can attest to that.
Well, I ain't never been to. Well, I went to jail for 24 hours and I didn't eat anything. I was trading my oranges for the like the dude would be like, "Yo, you gonna eat that?" I'd be like, "Listen, you can take this milk because I'm not drinking the milk, but you got to give me your oranges for the milk." And they would trade. So all I ate was oranges in there, and I was there for 20.
Same thing we did at the lunch tables.
Yeah, I would not drink. I did not want to get. My theory was I didn't want to get the bubble guts while I was in there for 24 hours.
So wait, you don't think school is necessary to learn like how to read? I'm not talking about college and stuff, but because most of the people that graduate college, they don't get a job in what they graduated in. So I think I agree with you. That's bullshit. But as far as like learning how to like read and you know walk around in society, like. We do have to go by rules. You know what I mean? Like, we got to learn how to count.
According to who?
We got to know how to...
According to who, though? Because if you look at just America, the average American reads below the 6th grade level, 60%.
Yeah, me too.
So the school system works?
They got the kids now. They just constantly on the computers, and they're going to be reading and writing and doing everything based on the computer. They're not going to be able to write. They don't know how to write cursive already. They're not going to know how to even write their names. They're not going to know how to read books. They're only going to be able to correspond to things that's using this technology. And the more they introduce this technology, the dumber we get.
So let me tell y'all this. I know some very smart, intelligent people. And I don't think you have to go to college or I don't even think you I got two.
I think you do. When
you go to school, you go to college. Get in debt, get out of college, then go get a job to pay for that debt?
Sin.
No, listen. Hold on. I think we need college for certain things. All right, y'all talk about movies. Look at the movies Hidden Figure. You're going to take away what them black women did, and then you're going to erase their history.
Wait.
This is why I don't know what to think. When you watch Hidden Figures, they needed them smart black women to put them niggas on the moon. So
wait
now
a minute,
I don't know
wait.
what to believe.
Sin,
you understand
you
what I'm
can
saying?
teach those people in grade school. See, we're not exposed to all the different directions in life that you can go, okay? You can give that knowledge in grade school and they're sharper at the time. You know, babies come out like sponges. You can teach your kids calculus at 3 or 4 or 5 years old.
Yep.
You can do all these things, but they want you to come and pay for it. They don't want you to go to public school. They want you to pay for this stuff. It's just paid training.
And the fact that you look up, you know, who funded the school system.
Yeah.
The Rockefellers.
Yep.
They funded all the school systems. They funded the colleges. Why? They wanted a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. So why would they fund the school system in the first place?
So let me tell y'all this. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, and I'm surprised you say this, because one of your aces, one of your partners, one of your main niggas, he didn't go to college. Cam went to college for 1 semester, played basketball, and said, I'm out of this motherfucker.
I went to 1 semester.
It was gone. I went to 2 semesters of college, and I was out of that motherfucker.
Hold on.
All of course I do. It will.
But y'all don't have the knowledge of the hidden figure bitches. I mean, the hidden figure women to put niggas on the moon.
I take the.
Y'all ain't got that kind of knowledge. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all don't.
Pause.
All right, wait. Hold on.
Pause, no homo.
Okay.
I take Cam's fucking knowledge over them bitches any day.
Hey, wait,
hold on.
That's a fact.
So all the billion.
Fuck out of here. That nigga did a parlay. He did a podcast parlay for $250,000 and turned it into a $50 million fucking conglomerate. Shut the fuck up. Fuck the moon.
So hold on. So all the billionaires that we know today, we know today, Zuckerberg, all these dudes, they're all either college dropouts or didn't go to college at all.
The reptilian bloodlines, number one. Those people.
That part.
Okay.
Hold on.
But let me address what was Sen. Let me address that because I'm thinking about the pyramid. Not as far as its structure and whatever, but that's how life is. Certain people have reincarnated longer than others. Say somebody's probably reincarnated maybe 100 more times than you have. These people are going to come here at 3 years old and already know what they want to do. They've already practiced in the spiritual realm. They already know what they're going to do. They don't need college. You're right. It's certain people that haven't been here, that haven't been exposed to certain things, who probably need that college, but they need the college at the elementary level.
Okay, hold on.
Not at the college level, because by that time, you got the drive-by shooters in my day, the motherfucking crack, and all the other distractions that's going to get you.
Hold on, Tommy. I got something for you, Sen. Check this out. We got something for you since you popping that shit. Go ahead, Jory.
Hey, yo, check this out. This Killer Cameron, King Jaffe Joe, ho. I ain't been bullshitting. I've been asleep, man. I've been hibernating. But you know what? The wolf's awoken, nigga. You know my new motto. Say my name, bitch. I can't wait. Shut down records. Killer Season, the album, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, bitch. Hey, yo, my whole life I heard, go to school, get an education, go to college. What the fuck for? So I could get a job making $30,000 a year and pay back my fucking student loans? Plus, how the fuck am I gonna buy Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and go to Miami 10 times a year doing that dumb shit? Cash in the sweat socks.
All right, now listen. Like I was saying, I didn't say that the people that we was talking about, like yourself and Larry and everybody, don't know how to make money. That's not what I said.
Ain't this what it's about?
What I said was, we and that's another thing we need to talk about. So you mean to tell me those black women in that movie Hidden Figures who put a nigga on the moon, first of all, number one, you saying that they liars, that didn't happen, and are you erasing their history? And three, I can't just drop out at the 6th grade and then go work where they was working at and do the figures that they was doing. That's why it's called Hidden Figures.
We're going to come back and finish this up with the second half.
Are we alone? And what happens after you die?
Where the fuck we go? You and Larry.
Because I don't want to pull over in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I ain't scared of no fucking God. God is a bitch. I'm going to keep saying it.
Hey, hold on, break that down. That went over my head.
That's why you ain't believe.
That's what we talking about, reptilians?
No. You think we're in the fermentation?
Hold on, Vlad. Is this an alien?
Yeah.
This guy.
We have kids ordering pieces off of fucking Amazon and bringing full-ass spaceships in their thing. And what has happened to those kids?
Niggas trying to turn my shit into Space Jam.
Are you racist?
No.
The mission is over, man. We did the mission last night. You want to sit around here?
It's never over, nigga.
They're gone.
Cam told me you out your mind.
He called God a...
Hold on.
Let him...
Hold on.
I've never heard that before.
Let me look around you. We're in the middle of no fucking
It's also a fucking street.
These motherfuckers rub the blood of human beings and all of that shit on their skin, and they get a fucking high that you couldn't fucking imagine.
I'm gonna give me a BOT sandwich with some French fries and a fucking iced tea. It's the prostitution house around the corner.
Ain't no such thing as that. Look.
Where you going?
Go, bro. Let's go.
Let's go. Come out this way for nothing,
Get the fuck in the car, man.
Tommy, goddamn, let somebody else talk.
Y'all niggas should have been started your own show a long time ago.